Hello and welcome back to Minecraft All the Mods 10. We're hanging out in our base here at the moment because I have something I need to do. So as you recall, last time I got the reactor down in our sub basement set up and going. I have since got it hooked up the way I said I would. Um, but we are ready, finally, with having the additional power, we are finally ready to move on to the problem, to solving the problem we were originally intending to solve. That being our lack of storage. I mean, if you look around, I've got a crate out here, I got a barrel, I've got, like, some boxes, I got, an upgraded box, I got these racks, it's like all kinds of a mess. But if you remember, a few episodes ago, we went and cleared out some Certus quartz from one of those crashed meteorites. We also got all of the presses. And as you can kind of see, I'm going to set up some Certus quartz seeds because while there is an intended method of getting, endless Certus quartz, it sucks. It uses that like amethyst budding mechanic now, and I hate it. So we're going to use the mystical agriculture route since it is available to us. So let's go ahead and just kind of get this going. So we need this, this, and this, because as you can see, it is the tertium, or whatever, however you pronounce that. And we go boop, 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 boop with the full blocks of quartz. Hit the button, and nothing happens. What am I doing wrong? Oh! Those are not normal Certus quartz blocks. Those are compressed blocks. I need 9 times this amount. Alright, I am really quick going to go run around. There were some more crashed meteorites we've run into. Like, off the top of my head, I know there's one over here that we hadn't gotten yet. This one over here is the one we already got. I will see about getting some additional Certus quartz. I'll bet there's one right there. That looks like one. Yeah, I'll grab a few more blocks to see what we can do. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I have gone to this one up here, this one over here, this one down here, and I actually revisited this guy over here. So there are two of the flawless budding Certus quartz in there. I left those alone. But I was able to gather a bit more of the Certus quartz dust, and I think this should give us the 36 blocks we need to basically make the seed. So what I'm going to do real quick is I believe all I have to do is smelt this stuff. Let's see, if I smelt it, no, it becomes silicon. How do I... Oh no, I've got to use charged Certus quartz crystal in order to make it into... Okay. Oh no, this is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Hang on. Charger. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, we can do this. This is not going to be too big a thing. Although, once again, it'll have me cutting away to do busy work. Right, so it was like 5 iron and 2 copper. Not terrible. That is for sure. Boop, boop. There we go, charger. Alright, so all I gotta do... I should be able to do this right here. Oh, I'm gonna need to break one of these... oh, wait a minute. These are only 4. Is that actually correct? Oh, okay. I thought it was 9. I actually have plenty then. Alright. We're still gonna do this. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna turn this into 4 of the charged, because that is a lot less than what I actually end up needing. Okay. So what I should be able to do is take 4 of this, toss it in there, toss 4 of those in there, and it should do its thing, right? And now I have 8. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do just one more. Well, you know what? We might as well do the whole batch, because it's actually a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. And I'm not going to have to do nearly as much, so that's actually pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was... the blocks were 9, not 4. That makes things much easier. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do another 8 and 8. There we go. Okay. So, what we need is 2 more of these, 3 more, because I had to disassemble one. There we go. And then I just kind of hit K. There we go. We have 4 of the single compressed. That should now be enough for that. Bam. There we go. We have Certus Quartz seeds. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right in there. We are going to need another chest. Let's go ahead and get that. We're probably going to end up needing a bit more of those garden cloches before long. That's something I can just kind of handle, though. There we go. That might take a bit. Okay. So I still have a little bit. Let's start taking a look at what we actually need for the applied energistics. So at some point I'm going to make these nether quartz seeds as well. These are a lot easier, but we'll deal with that later. For now, we need to look at applied. Alright. So there are, of course, some nether quartz pickaxe. I'm curious about that, but okay. So we've got paintballs. No. Alright, so we're going to need a drive. We're going to need some disk drives. We're going to need an access terminal. Alright, that'll basically be our start. So let's start with, I think it's called a terminal? No. Well, Yemi terminal. There we go. Alright. Oh, they've changed the look on some of this. Logic, annihilation core, formation core. These used to look different. Okay. Let's look at the logic processor. Oh, we're going to need an inscriber. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're going to need inscribers. We're probably going to need 5 of them. So let's see. That doesn't look too difficult. The pistons are the hard part. So let's grab a couple of those out of there. We're going to grab a couple of those. We're going to need a bit of wood. I do not have enough cobblestone on me, and I'm not just going to grab a new stack. So let's just kind of grab a handful of that. All right, let's start there. Oh, boy. Inscriber, pistons. Yes, I could have just made the recipes just easier for me. All right, ME terminal. All right, that whole mess. Right, we're doing the inscribers. All right, 5 and 1. 5 and 1. Like so. Now, we're going to need a bunch of these eventually, but we can get away with using 1 to start. You... Gimme. Alright, inscriber. I think this needs power, so I'm going to stick it right here for the moment. Yeah, look, it connects in. It requires power. Alright, now, I've got a bunch of those presses upstairs. I should probably... Alright, let's just do 1 of each, because all I need is 1 of each. I just ended up with 4 because each one of those meteors had a full set, which I suppose is better than the previous thing where it was go in there, check the chest that was in it, hope it had one. Hope it had the one you need. or more. Alright, so printed logic circuit, printed silicon, redstone. Printed logic is inscriber logic. Inscriber universal press? What's this? Is that... Ooh, how do I make that? Sky steel ingot, slime ball. How do I get sky steel ingot? In-world transformation, submerge. Charge Certus quartz, iron, and skystone. Submerge in lava. Get 2 sky steel ingots? I'm gonna try it. So I've got some lava right there. If I can get away with only using 1... Come on. Why are you not charged yet? There we go. So I'm gonna need 2 of these. 2 of these. And was it iron? Not so mysterious cube? I don't know what that is. Alright. Sky steel ingots. Submerge in lava. That... It feels wrong submerging stuff in lava, but... I mean, here we go. I guess. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe we just do 1 at a time. Okay, maybe I need to be further away, because I'm picking it up. That's probably the problem. Okay. There we go. There. Okay. That's neat. That's a new one. What was the actual rest of the recipe? Slime ball. Right, we need a slime ball. Do I have any slime around? Well, let's start by checking my bag. I threw all kinds of random stuff in my bag. I do not see one there. I am in a slime chunk, so it stands to reason that I would have one around somewhere. Aha! Slime ball. That was... No, I want you. Universal inscriber press. Okay, I like that. Alright, so let's stick you in there. And let's see, we needed a piece of gold. Okay, you're doing that. We're going to need a piece of the silicon, which... Did I have any left in here? I think I had only been making a certain amount. Let's grab that. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, let's check my bag. Oop, that's the wrong button. I hit N instead of B. They're right next to each other, though, you know, so... No, I do not appear to have any on me. Alright, so we're going to grab that, we're going to do this, and we're going to let it... Yeah, just like that. Alright. I should be able to now take that and put that in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, and then we'll need a piece of that. We'll grab you out. Boop, boop, boop. And logic processor. Excellent. Alright. I need the annihilation and the formation core and a illuminated panel. Illuminated panel isn't bad. That's a couple of glowstone, redstone, iron ingot. I end up with 3. Oh, it has to be quartz glass? That might be a little bit of an issue. Just a touch, but not too bad a one. Certus quartz essence. Alright. Which is what we should be getting. Do we have 3? Actually, hang on. Let's, really quick, sleep. It's charging time. Alright. Down one more. Let's go check on our essences. Yes. Let's grab 3. I might need more than this, but there we go. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely end up needing more. However, illuminated panel, quartz glass. All right, that makes 4. Okay, no, 5. 5 of those 4 glass. I have 1 glass on me. I think I have more glass around, though. I feel like I made more glass and just didn't stick it in my bag for some reason. Did I not? Is it upstairs, maybe? I do keep sticking stuff here. Yeah, there we go. All right, 4 of those. 5 of them. That's all of that we're going to need. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. Yep, there we go. A little bit of lag. All right. There we go. Quartz glass. Now we need, it was an iron, a redstone. Let's grab our redstone. And glowstone. Did I have, all right, you know, did I stick it in here? Now, you know what? There is some glowstone out here. What is actually the best way to turn you into dust? Segmill is 3 with a 80% chance of 1 more. That's fine. Enrichment chamber is just flat 4. Alright, looks like the enrichment chamber it is then. That's the crusher. There we go. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. We'll grab that 1 piece of iron we're going to need for this. I don't think we're going to get even so as far as we want today. I'm looking at how long I've been recording. I'm looking at how far we are. And going, yeah, I don't think we got this. Alright, bam, there we go. We got our illuminated panels. We need our cores. Alright. Logic processor, Fluix dust, charged Certus quartz. Logic processor, Fluix dust, and nether quartz. Okay. The Fluix dust. Let's take a look at the Fluix dust. There is, of course, Fluix essence. Inscriber, Fluix crystal. Ooh, I'm not liking the way that's looking. Alright, why do I make a Fluix crystal? There is an essence for it, so I could theoretically... In-world transformation. Charged Certus quartz, redstone dust, nether quartz. That's not terrible. Or I could do Fluix dust with the charged Certus quartz. Okay. I am going to need to convert a bit more of this dust, I think, into quartz first. Let's do that real quick. Oh, I am not far enough away. There we go, once again. There we go. Okay. And then we needed 1 of you. Oh, we're going to need 2. Oop, yeah. So we'll just hang on to those. I need 2 of you. Boop, boop. And we're going to need... Where's my bag? A couple of redstone. Actually, I can clear up a slot doing that. There we go. Again, I need to be slightly further away so I don't accidentally pick stuff up. You. And I pick stuff up anyway. Here we go. Oh, that ended up making 4. Alright. I did not need quite that much. Alright, so annihilation, yeah, dust, which I think I can just sagmail, yeah. So I'm gonna need 2. Do that. Oh. Okay, well that makes a little bit more coming out, too. That's fine. Alright. We needed 2 more logic processors. I remember that. So let's go ahead and get the logic processors going. Logic circuit. Gonna get the silicon circuit. We're gonna need 2 more redstone. I should make a redstone seed too. I'll probably do that in between. Make some more of the make some more of the garden cloches and get the get a few of the seeds we need. Like I'll make fluix probably. I'll probably make some nether quartz and the redstone. Oh, good. Okay, I needed the extra one, right. You get that guy back. Alright, Annihilation and... Okay, the other one requires the charged Certus quartz, so let's charge a Certus quartz. There's that. Formation cores. Annihilation cores, and I should have enough for the terminal. Okay, that is our basic access to the system, but we don't have the system yet. Why do I have a second charged Certus quartz in here? You know what? Let's just turn it into regular quartz. I've got some of that on me. Here we go. Okay. Now we're gonna need... That was not right. There we go. No discs. Alright, there's the drive. That's the ME drive. We're gonna need some fluix glass cable, some engineer... Oh no, we're gonna need diamonds. I think I'm out of diamonds, aren't I? Okay, we'll worry about that in a bit then. What about the actual, like, discs? Cell? Are they called cells now? FE storage cell. Alright, I guess they're cells. Now where's my regular cell? Alright, here we go. Item storage cell. Alright. Storage component. All that stuff. Alright, so these components are logic processor, a bunch of charged Certus quartz, some redstone. Okay. And then, yeah, let's see. Alright, we can do that. That's the calculation. You used to make the bigger one. That's still calculation 16. It's used to make the storage component. That's still calculation. Is there anything higher than the 64? Oh, there is. There is. Okay. Kind of looking. There we go. You're still using calculation. How big can we go? Mega. 1 million. 1 mega storage component. Accumulation processor. What is this? Okay, that's the sky steel ingots. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's just take a quick peek here at the calculation processor. Calculation circuit. Yeah, that's Certus quartz. Okay. Tell you what. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chest, put some of this stuff away. I say away as if it's actually going to be where it goes. But we'll just kind of stick this here for the moment, just to kind of clear some of this stuff out of the old inventory. Alright. I am going to need to make some more of these things. Can I use that quartz essence just make the quartz directly? Yes, it requires a heck of a lot more of it. More than double. But then again, I'm getting 6. And I'm not having to deal with the whole process. Interesting. I could theoretically end up making these presses as well if I needed them. Okay. So I can do that. This is just really slow, even with the Tier 4 farmland. It requires the Tier 3 at minimum, but I had the stuff to make the 4. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to make some more garden cloches, get them set up along here. Gonna make some more seeds for the other stuff I need. The 2 other types of crystal, the fluix and the nether crystal, or quartz. The fluix crystal and the nether quartz. There we go. Some redstone, and I'm gonna process some more stuff. Try and get some more diamonds because I'm gonna need diamonds before too long. I might just make some steel drill heads, because I think that will net me diamonds. If I go steel drill, these guys, the steel drills, if I go U on them, yes, they have a 12% chance of producing diamond ore. They will also produce a bunch of this other random stuff, including the quartz ore, that is the nether quartz. So I might want to do that. If I don't get any more diamonds from the remaining coal ore I've got, then I might end up doing that in between, because it's just another drill recipe. It's basically the same as the gold one we were doing, just with steel instead. So I'm not too chuffed about that. Yeah, can I? You know what? Let's also look. EIAMOND. Thank you, commercials. If we hit U, we're looking. No, not you. I didn't want you. I wanted that. I wanted this. Okay. Diamond essence. Diamond seed. That's not bad at all. I mean, Supremium essence kind of sucks to get, but I've got. So if I can get the 4 diamonds, if I can get 4 more diamonds out of, well, anything. So I might only make like 1 batch of those steel drills. If I can get 4 diamonds, I think I'll end up making a diamond seed as well. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here. I've gone over a few times, so going slightly under is not necessarily bad either. That is going to do it for this episode. What have we done? We got started on the Applied Energistics. So Applied Energistics Part 1. We've gotten this far. We've got our terminal. And we've got the building blocks to make more of the stuff we need. Yeah, that's really it. That's going to do it. So, until next time, have a good one.